Okay, most of the action happens when you got bigger candles that coming up. I mean, momentum is coming up. A lot of times when the red is in here, that's when a lot of crazy up and down stuff go, as you can see up here, up and down, and all that because it's closer to the red line. Jumping up here, the green, jumping down. All this is a lot of times when things get crazy. So a lot of times I wait for almost moments back here where you kind of got build up without all this right here going on. This right here will get you caught up. Okay, a lot of that. Right here, it did dip down, and then also even then it sprung up some because the red is still coming. The red signal line is coming down, but it is still volatile where it could still have the ability to pop right back up. So that's not a real safe zone to be in. I usually like for it to really build up down here. As you can see, even over here, look how the reds came down. And that because this had build up, build up, build up, build up. And then you could pretty much get in where one of these might try to turn green and then it drops back down. I mean, where you could get in one time and then if it bounces up, hit it 2 times and then it usually drops back down because that's a red wave right now. It's going to skin into the red zone. But as soon as you start to see it start to go up, you want to stop. You don't want to still do that when you start to see this line right here, the MACD line is starting to try to come up here because as you can see, that's when everything starts to go green again. Okay. And you don't really want to play and try to get in with the greens simply because look how small that momentum is. Look how the red jumps down. The green is up, then it's red. It's a lot of jumping around. This one right here would seem more safer to get in here, but you would probably just like wait till the green build up big right there, wait for that red bounce, and then when the green starts up, just get in with that green. But still here, if you start to see a lot of this choppiness, that's telling you that you might want to wait, okay, until something more solid. Because even as this goes up here, the red line is coming back down. It's trying to build up, a little bit, and then next you know, boom, it bounces back up again. So what I was also doing once I noticed that I was doing that a lot is that I would let the red go down, and since it do want to bounce up, I would just wait. See, I wait till that green right there got a little bit. See how tall this red is coming down? And then I would wait for the green right here, and then I would get in right there because look what happened, the green pop up. So you can kind of anticipate up on these bounces too if you want to do it like that. Like you can say, okay, this red is coming out, here go red, red. At some point, it's gonna bounce back up and you can see this curling right here, getting ready to cross, and boom, to that green. And then you could have got in right at the beginning of that and then got all that big green there also. So a lot of it is just countering. I'm gonna let the video play so you can just kind of see some of the ones that when I got in up on. Okay, the red is coming down, that's where I got in at. And I got in because this had crossed over there. That's how I got that red up there. I won't stop it and let you see it again. Let me go back. Okay, right there. Let me stop this so that you can see. That's where I got in. Right there. And you can see when this had crossed there, and that red was starting to take off momentum down there. And a lot of times too, you can tell when it's going to do it because this is a red here, and then this one continues as a red, and then this one, then that's when I get in right here, about 3 positions there, and that was a win. Okay. And then we let it play on. Okay, the green, anticipating the green is going up. We watching it. Okay. Boom. You hear that green went up? I got in right there. Caught it right there. I'm finding out, trying to catch these more of when the big waves come versus when it's just staying here playing a bunch of little games. And see, that was twice I already got in. And now we're gonna wait to see when the next one comes in up there top. There, I got those up there. I'm gonna play that one over again. Okay, as you can see, it built up. And I'm gonna show it again. Okay, watch the candle down here. Look at it lifting up, and then I got in right up there, got those always correct right there. And as you can see, the candle is still going right there. Now, a lot of this right here, I'm just doing right here, just countering when the red is bouncing down. And you see the reason why I even really got in back there is because look at where the red is. The red signal line is building up above the mid. So that means that most of the influence is going to be green. So what I'll be trying to wait for is let the red go ahead and do its little bounce, which it did right here. And then we'll wait till that start to go back up. Because right now we in the green wave area because this red is moved above the mid. That's the only reason why I get it. So I was just waiting for that to that bounce. And you'll see as it do it. It went turned up, that we got it green. And then that's when I got in. And then that's when it had won that right there. Got about 4 positions in over there, that was correct. And then now I'm still watching it. You see how the green is still building up there. Okay. What we're gonna do here now is wait for the red to come down. And there I got in again, right there for the red come down. And all 4 of those won. So I'm finding out, instead of trying to play so much with trying to get into the middle there, all you trying to do is really see when this big moves like this happen, and then it crossing over, and then capitalize on it. Now before the latest position I was talking about before, when this red starts to come down here, just about all of them jokers gonna be red, and you're gonna have a little bit of green bounce up, and as soon as the green down bouncing, you get in on the red. Or you could just say, okay, as these are coming down a bunch of reds, get into red. If it bounces up, hit it twice again, red, and then they come down, so you counter it, you know. But try to narrow it down to really either you're gonna be waiting for this type of stuff to happen, and then wait for a bounce or something, then get in. Or even up in this situation here, once this turned green, I could have got in right here. Well, let me see here. So as you can see, when the red is coming down here, that means it's a red wave going on. So when the red bounces up, it go green, and then it go back down. That's when you can get in. Okay. So that usually works good. Or right here with the green here, I could have got in right here. So if I'm here, and then if the green bounces down a little bit, I could hit it twice, and then I would have got in as a counter. So again, get in that you could have got in green. If it goes up, good, you win. If it goes down, you could just hit it twice to counter. I don't try to avoid now going no more than 2 of them as counters. I don't go to 4 no more. So it's only 1 place in, and then if that don't work, you go 2 places in. If that don't work, you let it go, because you don't want to lose too much. This is just controlling your losses here, okay? But like I say, one of the main things I'm trying to do right now is just narrow it down to get something in here. And like I said, once this crossover, I could have just got in as soon as one of the greens went there, and then hit it counter twice, leave it alone. A lot of times you get stumped up because you're still getting greedy for more, and then next you know, a red like that shows up and it drops down, and then that's how you lose. Or you could go here, okay, this green is going good here. And then as you can see, the green is going up. And then you assume that, okay, this is a nice big green there, but boom, look what happens, red drops right down. So the main thing is that when these building up, you want to get them in at the beginning. The more you wait towards the end, that's when you're gonna get dropped off. Most of the action happens towards the beginning of these right here. And if the longer you stay in, the more you're gonna get caught with something that jumps back up. So if you could be content with just getting, okay, I'm getting 1 there. Okay, I might get 1 there, and then when it drops down, I get 1 there, and then leave it alone. Alrighty.